time, distress and grief. Good morning. How is everybody doing? If you are finding me for the first time, please share this video, like my page, go up there, put that notification so when I come on, you're able to get my message that I try to shrink to 10 minutes. So that way I don't waste too much on your time on social media. Today I'm not going to do the makeup. I want to stay authentic because what I'm about to talk about needs to stay as authentic as I'm going to put it, so that way it sinks in. Today is Gratitude Wednesday, and if you're finding me for the first time, every day we have something we always talk about. Yesterday I took time off. I wasn't able to come on Facebook. I had, a normal busy day like all of us. You know how we get caught up and we call out. So I called out of Facebook. I wasn't able to come here. So today we want to talk about gratitude, like being grateful for people. And oh my goodness, my vision is clear. My glasses are nice and clean. Always clean your vision so you know where you're going. Today I want to talk about the people we take for granted, people that we are not grateful for. I do not know how many of you know a lady. My hands are feeling dry. I don't know. I don't like the feeling. Anyway, I thought I had lotion here. Anyway, my hands are feeling dry. You see, that tells you how I can't focus. I'm lacking focus. Let me get back to the focus. Okay. Because I like to feel comfortable when I'm doing things, and when I don't feel comfortable, I feel some kind of way. That's like a weakness. Oh, I found the lotion. I'm sorry. That tells you I'm functioning normal. I found the lotion. My hands feel dry. So anyway, I don't know how many of you have heard of a woman called Chimamanda Ngozi. Andiche is, I think, her last name. She's from Nigeria. If you've never heard about this lady, go to YouTube and type in Chimamanda, Chimamanda, Chimamanda Ngozi. I don't even know how I got to know this woman, but I found her on YouTube, and I can tell you that is one person I've never met, and I always tell myself when I grow up, I'd like to be like her. I truly appreciate her. And she spins my world, and anytime she does a video, I'm waiting to hear what she has to say. So I don't know if you have such people in your life that you'd like to hear them speak over and over. The other person is PLO. I'm just going to tell you a few people that I really have never met, but I can listen to them all day. PLO Lumumba is an educator that's on YouTube. He's Kenyan. I listen to him I can listen to PLO all day. I don't have a problem just tuning in. I'm doing whatever I'm doing and I'm listening to him. The other one is Dr. Miles Monroe. He's from the Bahamas. He died in a plane crash with his wife. But I can listen to Dr. Miles all day. Like every day, I can just wake up every day and I don't have a problem tuning in and just listening to him. The other person I listen to is a radio presenter from Kenya called Erastus Moturi, Sirobi Moturi Erastus. He presents in our mother tongue, and that's my favorite talk show host in that radio station. He speaks Ekewusi, and I could listen to him all day. Like when he has his show, I just wish his show could go on and on. Every time I listen to him, it just inspires me so much. And then who's the other person that I listen to? I listen to Maina Kageni. He is on Classic 105. I think it's It's a radio station in Kenya and Kengangi. Every day, you know, they put their shows on YouTube, and I wake up and just, you know, tune in and listen. It's 20 minutes, but they just make my day. And then I listen to Gladys Ogoti. She's one of our Kissy ladies. She lives in Florida. She talks about, she's like more of a mentor. She talks about women, children, the church, 7 day. I can listen to Gladys all day, all night. What is this here? You should have told me I have something here. I don't know what that is. I can listen to Gladys all day. And then I can listen to Miss Lyna. Lyna Nyamwaya is from Minnesota. Lyna is my Kenyan Ngozi. I can listen to Lyna. If Lyna had to talk to me, if I had to spend a day with Lyna, or if I had to watch Lyna's videos, I can listen to Lyna talking all day. I have given you several people that I faithfully feed into almost every day. I feed into these people. They inspire me, they encourage me, and I do not take them for granted. And out of the people that I told you, I only know 2 people. I only know Lyna, and I only know Gladys. And I don't know them like in their local homes. Lyna is from Minnesota, and Gladys is from Florida. But what I want to talk about today is taking these people for granted. Let me start with Chimamanda. Chimamanda lost her dad in 2020, and she lost her mother in 2021. What happens, why we celebrate people? We celebrate people we call celebrities. These are people who inspire total strangers. These people that I've just given you their names this morning, I took time because these are people that I feed into. Every single day I'm feeding into one of them. We call them celebrities. Chimamanda is a novelist. She's a well-known, she is good, she speaks good. This woman, you can listen to her. That's who I want to become. But you know, in her moment, in her local town, when Ngozi lost her mother, the priest in her hometown decided to get up on the day of the funeral when the mom was being laid to rest and just brought Ngozi down. She just tore Ngozi down. If you need to watch that video, go and type in Chimamanda Ngozi and type in grief. You're going to see how the person that is closest to the person that you interact with, the people that you see every day, how they take you for granted. All these people, I just gave names and, you know, specified. The people that know the people that I gave today, there are people who don't see anything in them. There are people who don't see anything in Gladys. There are people who don't see anything in Lyna. There are people who don't see anything in Ngozi, who know her. There are things who don't see anything in Sirobi Rastas. The people that I feed into. There are people who don't see anything with Maina Kageni. There are people who don't even care about these people, and these people know them personally. There are people who know me personally. My family members, my friends who know me personally. They do not care about me. They take me for granted because I don't mean anything to them. But there is somebody somewhere around the world who's never met me that I'm inspiring. I'm giving a reason for them to wake up and say, you know what Penny said. If I don't come here, the day I don't come, they just don't feel okay. And I have those people in my life. I feed into them every day when I'm doing something. I'm feeding into Ngozi. I'm feeding into PLO. I'm feeding into Miles Monroe. I'm feeding into Lyna. I'm feeding into Gladys Ogoti. When these people throw something out there, I'm just so ready to jump and consume it. We take people that we know for granted, while we let other people who are total strangers feed and grow from people that are closest to us. It's my children, it's my husband, it's my sister, it's my brother, it's my cousin. The people that know you the most are not willing to feed from you. Total strangers turn people into celebrities. Your family does not turn you to be a celebrity. A celebrity is somebody that is celebrated by a lot of people. It is not your sister who did it. It is not your brother. It is not your cousins. It is total strangers. Celebrities are people that are made rich and famous by total strangers. Because these total strangers, you have something that they are feeding into and they cannot get enough of you. The other one is Wodomaya. Wodomaya is from Ghana. because I like traveling. So I like to follow Wodemaya around to see where he's going. Because you know what? I love to travel. There's somebody who loves to travel who's watching me and saying, I just came from Sedona. Sedona was beautiful. We paid for the safari and they're using our name out there in Sedona. They use their trucks. They're calling them safari. That's a name from Africa. Safari is to travel. And there's someone who is faithfully watching me and saying, where is Penny? What's Penny's next move? What did Penny say today? They are feeding into whatever I am giving out there. And yet the people that I live with in my local community take me for granted. They don't even care. In Kisi, we have a saying that says, Bantu bamomba chayani. That saying means that the people that know you, the closest people to you, are the people that are going to bring you down. Imagine Ngozi, who is a well-known novelist. In fact, just Google this woman. Her local church, the priest knows Ngozi personally. He gets up to speak. Instead of speaking about the mother, he gets up to speak about Ngozi. And Ngozi this, Ngozi that. Tells Ngozi on the day of the mother's funeral. I want to speak to someone today. The people that are going to tear you are your brothers. The people that are going to tear you are your sisters. The people that are going to tear you are your children. The people that are going to tear you are your spouses. The friends, your neighbors, the people that know you, they are not the ones cheering you to success. Total strangers clap for us to succeed. They don't see anything in you. I see everything in Ngozi. I want to be Ngozi. I want to be a writer. She just blows me out of my mind. I want to be that woman. And there's somebody somewhere taking her for granted. They don't even think she's anything. If anything, they're trashing her. And this is the issue we have with our siblings. This is the issue we have with our spouses. You're the best nurse. You're the best doctor. You're the best of this out there. But the people that love you take you for granted. They don't appreciate you. They don't see anything in you. I spent a weekend with Lyna, and everything she was saying is just, I'm like looking at her and I said, this is our Kisi Ngozi. Lyna is our upcoming Kisi Ngozi. To me, I see something in her that I see in Ngozi. I listen to Gladys talking, I'm like, this is great. I listen to Sirobi talking, I'm like, oh my goodness, he just inspired me. Like, in our time, it's around 2 p.m. when this guy comes on the radio station. Remember, I've had a long day. So then now I tune into his show. And in this show, he's telling you how you can be better. He's telling you you can do better. So for me, at 3 p.m., if I'm listening to someone who's telling me I can be better after I've had a long day, is what I want to hear. So bottom line is, what are you feeding into your ears? Who is that person that you even know personally that you're not tapping into them so they can mentor you? Because you know them, you don't think they have anything to offer, but you have access to them. Can you imagine if I had access to Chimamanda? I'll be having every weekend, like I'll be hanging out with Chimamanda every weekend. If I had a chance to hang out with PLO Lumumba, I'll be hanging out with PLO Lumumba. I listen to him, I'm like, my God. He has such a good memory. He is collected. He has his point. I can never get enough of that. For Miles, he's dead. Miles Monroe can cover every topic, and you will when you're having a bad day, just go type Miles Monroe and just pop in the voice and listen to him talking. But he's gone. But I can still tap into him. If I had time to go have lunch with Sirobi, I can just sit and have lunch. If I had a chance, the way I had a chance to be with Gladys, I had a chance and I sat there. And as soon as I saw Gladys, it didn't even take her 20 minutes before she even said, Penny, we need to do something about this. That feels like music in my heart. These people you sit with, and they're ready to tell you that, you know what, we need to do, because we don't take them for granted. If I can spend a weekend with Lyna, maybe I should schedule every 6 months. We brainstorm and lay out how we are going to do it, and we execute. I can see us changing the world together. So now, my point I'm making today, look around you. the people that are closest to you, the people that you have access to. Do not take them for granted. Because you know, they are full of wisdom. Other people's lives are being changed by these people that you take for granted. And that's why when people they call them celebrities. When people become celebrities, they are totally disconnected from their families. They're disconnected from the people they grew up with. They're disconnected with the people that, you know, they went to school with. They're disconnected with their parents. They're disconnected with their siblings. Why is this happening? Because these people are celebrated outside. Greatest basketball, greatest actor, greatest ice skater, greatest this, greatest that. Everybody is celebrating these people but their family members. Why is that? If your family member is rising and has a gift, cheer them on. Cheer them on and tell them you can do better instead of starting to fight. Why are you letting strangers benefit from a family member that you can benefit from, and you're taking that family member for granted? Gratitude Wednesday is the day for me to remind you, look around you locally. Who are those people? Everybody is celebrating but you. Why are you not celebrating them? What is keeping you from celebrating the people that you know? Why are you fighting with your sister who's famous? Why are you fighting with your brother that's famous? Why are you fighting with your sister that is a president of something? Why do we fight these people who are celebrated by strangers? Because we start taking our family members who have excelled in a certain thing for granted. And now we cut them off, we disconnect. And in the end, these people that we call celebrities, do you know why most of them end up dying alone? It's because the people that love them the most do not celebrate them. The outside world celebrates them the most. Can you imagine if I became rich and famous and all my brothers and sisters cut me off? All my children cut me off? All my friends that I used to have before I became rich and famous. Can you imagine the people that I valued the most, if they all cut me off? What choice would I have but just to die? That's why the celebrities have a lonely life. They have to take medicine. They have to take like something to get high to forget how bad the family has neglected them. Because everybody is celebrating them except your spouse, except your husband, except your wife, except your children, your mother, your father. These people become so famous and in demand. But the family members don't care about them. So you find yourself in an empty space because your people that idolize you are not going to come and barbecue with you. In fact, you start hiding from them because now everybody wants to touch you, wants to hug you. You are celebrated. You become a celebrity. You are no longer a regular person. The only person who can accept you and love you and just know who you are before you became a celebrity is your family member. And once we start isolating these family members from our families, they die and leave money. What is money going to help? Don't take the people that are celebrated for granted, because one or two people from your school, one or two people from your church, one or two people from your community is going to come out and become a celebrity. And when they become a celebrity, they need you. They don't need those strangers who are making them famous. They don't need those strangers who are feeding off them. Chimamanda doesn't need me. Chimamanda needed the priest to comfort her. When you are going through grief, you need your pastor. You need your local church. That is not the time they are going to come and tell you, you've been saying this on Facebook, so we are going to put you down. That is not the time for my pastor to say, I saw you saying this or dancing on Facebook, and Penny, you should stop doing this. And that time my mother's dead body is laying there. The people that you know, don't take them for granted, even if they become famous. How? We are the people that kill the people that are celebrated the most. Have a good day. I don't want to take too much of your time. Limit your social media time. Limit the time that you're gossiping. Limit the time that you're just idling, and do something called self-development. what I do when I come here. I want to inspire you to be a better person. I want to educate you so you can learn one thing. And I want to tell you something that is going to bring unity amongst ourselves. That's what Keeping Up with Penny O does. And spread the word and make sure you have a beautiful day and appreciate one person that you know that is a celebrity or somebody who's celebrated by everybody else and they're your relative. Reach out to them and celebrate them. Don't take them for granted. Cheers and God bless you.